Hello and welcome to the Boys Upstairs Show, Week 17. The season is almost over, Martin. But we are back together. Sandy and Martin and Sean are joining us today in studio. We are back in studio. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. I'm happy to be back. If you guys recall from our gas station draft, I actually drafted the best 5 picks for gas station food sitting right there in that chair.
That's just a lie.
That was the smelly draft. So you're still in the
smelly draft.
Yeah, that was you.
All right, what's up, guys? Get your Boys Upstairs merch at boysupstairs.com. Shameless plug.
It's a plug within a plug.
Not gonna be mad at it. You can get yours today. Goes up to all sizes, even 3XL for you big boys out there. Really support the brand and just have a good time. If you wear it, you actually get better picks. That's the truth.
That's true. Also, if you need a 3XL, you're going to have to personally contact me because those are not available.
Okay, so yeah, you'll personally contact Tommy. His number will be in down below in the description.
All the contact information's on the website.
So it's like a secret menu item.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I know a lot about those.
Let's kick it off. Week 17.
Week 17, there are a couple big storylines, none of which being bigger than our hero, Big Ben Roethlisberger, saying this morning that he is thinking this might be his last home game on Monday night at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it was an emotional moment for me, and I'm assuming you, Sean.
No, I hope he has a hell of a game on Monday.
Yeah.
That's all I'm hoping for.
And by the way, this isn't like a sad last game. This is a very important last game that could have huge implications going forward, and we need to win, obviously, our last 2 games. We need the Ravens to lose to Los Angeles.
Is Big Ben not playing Week 18?
He is. This is the last home game.
Oh, last home game. Yeah, that's sad.
Even with playoffs and everything? Because they would be one of the lower seeds.
Yeah, we would be on the road the whole playoffs.
That's the
Hey, you know what's similar?
you were waking up with?
Big Ben. Last ride. Jerome Bettis, last ride. I'm just putting it in the universe now. But hey, Week 17, our first game, we're going to start with Martin. We have the Kansas City Chiefs, who are -5.5, traveling to Cincinnati, Ohio? It's Paul Brown Stadium?
I think it's yeah.
Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Over-under is 51.5. Martin, what are your thoughts on this game?
Don't overthink this one, viewers. No need to elaborate any further. Cincinnati plus 5.5 is probably, Tommy's over here talking about he doesn't really like the slate. He's, taking a lot of time thinking about it. This one is screaming out my name. I was about to take it for a lock before I saw we were doing it on the show. 5.5 points for Joe Burrow in that offense. I don't know if you guys saw what he did last week, and maybe this is some recency bias talking. Joe Burrow against the Kansas City Chiefs secondary and their putrid defense. They've stepped it up in the past couple of weeks, but really like Cincinnati plus 5.5 here. Not touching the total, but I like the Bengals.
I'm going to oppose that. The Bengals beat up a tattered Ravens team. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Chiefs because Steelers need the Chiefs to beat the Bengals. But aside from that, I still believe that they can get the job done -5.5. And I'm going to take the over on this game as well.
I'm taking a slate of picks here. I'm going for the Bengals plus 5.5. I think that is a lot of points for Joe Burrow in this offense. I'm not downplaying the Chiefs at all. They've been playing great football lately. But I really think the Bengals can pull one out here, honestly, even straight up. I'm also going to go king of the first half, striking again, with the first half over 23.5. I think this game's going to start off to a hot start early. I'm not touching the full total, but I really like this first half over 23.5 here. And just to add to it, the Bengals have so many weapons on. You've got Boyd, Chase, and T. Higgins, which is going to segue me right into taking a T. Higgins anytime touchdown. I believe it's plus money. If it's not, then take it off. But Bengals plus 5.5. First half over 23.5. T. Higgins anytime touchdown. Book it.
Yeah, off that same, I'm going to be taking the Kansas City Chiefs -5.5 points. Similar to Martin's recency bias, I watched Kansas City Chiefs absolutely bend over the Pittsburgh Steelers last week, unfortunately, in a game that was very much needed on our side. And because of that, I think they're the hottest team in the AFC right now. Patriots are dead officially again. Chiefs are back. I'm also going to be taking Joe Burrow interception because I need it to happen. I think it's going to happen. Kansas City secondary, as Martin said, is progressing. They are coming into playoff form. I'm also going to be taking the total over 51.5 because I think this is a high-scoring type of game. These are two high-scoring offenses. Chiefs put up like 40 points last week against Steelers, who allegedly have good defense. So my picks are the Chiefs minus 5.5, the over 51, and Joe Burrow interception.
Team I really like. Again, disclosure. I can't bet on games. It's not me betting on games. It's just a team that I really like. I'm going to go Chiefs here. I like how Joe Burrow's been playing. I like that 3-receiver core on the Bengals, but it's the Chiefs. I don't really see a team that can hang with them. I mean, they're my Super Bowl favorites, honestly. So I really like the Chiefs in this game. I think they're going to beat the Bengals. That's a team that I really like.
Sounds like a lot of analysis for somebody who can't make wagers.
I cannot make wagers. Legally, I cannot make wagers.
It's a lot of analysis.
Morally, you also can't make wagers because it's against your moral.
True. Also that. Yeah, that's true. Also, I want to say, Tommy was woken up with bad news at my Den's last home game. I was also woken up with bad news. Let's get a little rest in peace to Rosita. She's watching us right now from Doggy Heaven.
Sorry about that.
Let's have Mona Sans.
Please have Mona Sans.
Mona Sans.
Viewers as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosita.
Thank you, Rosita.
With that, Martin just reminded me. Sorry, Scott. Hold on. Give me a second. We want to shout out the fact that Sean got honorable mention.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! What? In the paper?
All county.
No way.
Honorable mention. They have him as an honorable mention offensive lineman, actually.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
They consider tight ends offensive linemen. So Sean.
Arbo is probably ecstatic.
Sean's all county offensive lineman.
Wow. At 220.
That's
230. With 4 games.
With
4 games.
That's all he needs. That's all he needs, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
I would say the most prettiest offensive lineman.
100%.
Played with a broken hand at like 160 pounds. Started left guard.
Multiple.
Yeah, no, he started left guard my junior year with me.
Yeah.
That was
crazy.
That was literally my favorite 5-game stretch I've ever played of football ever. It was awesome.
That was awesome.
All right, Scott. Sorry about that. Go ahead and give us your analysis.
No, we need to take a detour there. Look, Joe Burrow, everyone said it, 525 yards, it's a franchise record. Brilliant. Bengals look amazing, but the Ravens have the worst passing defense in the league, and 35-year-old Josh Johnson for the Ravens puts up 2 touchdowns and 300 yards against you. So sweet baby Jesus, what is Mahomes going to do to that team? I tell you what he's going to do, he's going to feast. I mean, he goes into that game against the Steelers without his top 2 offensive weapons. He has to. No, they don't. They use Kringle and Cole instead. Those 2 guys go out, they pick up the slack. The Chiefs are back. They are back. We were questioning it, are they here, they this, they that. They figured themselves out. They are back. And they're rolling, and I'm rolling with them. Chiefs minus 5.5, and the over because these 2 offenses are explosive, and I like it.
I love it.
Love it.
And with that, we'll go ahead and segue over to game 2, which is the Los Angeles Rams, who are currently number 1 in the NFC West.
Whoa. What is that background?
Who made that their background? We're gonna cut that from
Oh shit!
What the heck? That's awesome. Who is that?
That's beautiful.
No, the girl.
We don't need to say that. You don't need to say that on there.
No, we're gonna cut it out.
I'm gonna put that in.
Is that Sam? Cam, who
Yeah,
is
that's
that?
an MVP background.
Thank you. It was my background for high school.
Also good to see you, Cam.
Yeah, I miss you.
Good to kind of see.
I gotta squint over here.
We're kind of just a floating head.
Cam,
Is
is there
there
any
turn
way
on the
that
brightness
you
in there?
can turn on the lights by any chance?
What's under
I'm outside right now.
What's
so
under your head?
avoid-
You're outside?
Easy.
Cam and I still have beef. He said that just wishes that I had some hair. What did he say? I couldn't even.
Oh yeah, he came at your head for no reason.
For no reason.
He came literally.
My hairless head for no reason.
Whose hair was hurt?
Who doesn't have hair?
Well, I don't want to say anything here, but
I actually just got a haircut. That's how much hair I have. I have to get haircuts.
yeah.
I was for mine to get hair this Christmas, and I think he
that's what it was.
followed through with that.
Hey Cam, who do you like in the Bengals Chiefs game.
Bengals Chiefs.
Chiefs are minus 5.5. Total's 51.
Did the Bengals lose last week?
Bengals destroy.
Cam's done a lot of research, so take his opinions very strongly.
They're probably one of the best analysts we have.
Bengals beat the Ravens by 30 last week, yeah.
Fuck. Scott, you know my beef with the Bengals. We took them.
I know it, man.
Yeah, it hurts. And I believed them that one week. You told me not to, and I did it anyway, and they fucking lost.
Did they not? No, did they not hit for you? I thought they did.
Where did that come from?
Somebody just pitched this ball. It sounded like a leprechaun right there.
It's the mic. Man, I think they covered for you though. Seriously.
I mean, shit, I hope they did. But either way, the Bengals are always an iffy decision to add to the slate. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs here. They've been rolling. They dismantled the Cowboys, which obviously are a pretty good team. Shout out to Scott. The Chiefs have gotten back to where they need to be, so I feel like they're going to win this game. I can't even name.
Cam, could you move your head up a little bit?
We aren't at school.
Could you move your face up a little bit so we could see your mouth?
I love how he brought up the Cowboys game, and that was like a month ago. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything.
It does, though, because the Cowboys are.
Oh, there's your mouth.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, it was a month ago.
I'm going to take the. Look, Sam, the Bears have been ass for months. So
The Bears just won a football game.
And with that, we go to game 2, which is the Los Angeles Rams, who are number 1 in their division right now, over the Cardinals now. They are minus 4, going to Baltimore, Maryland, playing the Baltimore Ravens. The total, 46.5. Sean, who are you taking in this game?
I'm
Obviously, some bias influence.
some bias. I'm going to be taking the Rams. Lamar is probably going to play. He's probably going to be playing hurt, which is going to limit his running ability, which is half of his playmaking ability. So I have the Rams, whatever the spread is, and I have the over as well in this game.
I'll piggyback off that. I think this is going to be a sloppy game. Even if it's Lamar, Tyler Huntley, Josh Johnson, they're all, obviously Lamar's a great player, but when he's a little bit gimp, he's competent at best. Same with Josh Johnson and Huntley. I have a feeling this is going to be kind of a sloppy game. I know Cooper Kupp has hit over on his receiving yards, 12 out of 14. Some incredible stat, but I don't know if he hits this game. Don't put that on my card that he's going to go under, but I like the Rams to win this game still. I think they'll cover the spread. They got to maintain that lead to beat out the Cardinals, and I'll take the under as well.
I'm taking the Rams. The Ravens are a shithole right now. Josh Johnson at quarterback. Even if Lamar plays, like you said, that's an ankle injury. He can't run. But, Josh Johnson is terrible. Huntley gets the job done, but for some reason can't fully get the job done. I'll take the under because I don't think the Ravens are going to score either. So I'll take Rams and then the under as well.
There we go.
I completely agree with everything you just said there. Word for word, man. Absolutely. Ravens got to do a bit of soul searching. This team is crippled on both sides of the ball. There's no doubt in it. They just are. They look a mess. And look, if Lamar is back, how much is he actually really back? He's got that ankle injury. Still needs a bit of help. So I like the Rams in this one. They're steamrolling opponents. Their 4-game win streak, I think it continues here. Ravens do have a good. We talked about their passing defense in the last segment there, but they do have a good rushing defense. And Stafford, I don't think will be able to feel his arm after this game because he's going to be passing the living daylights out of his ball. They've got an MVP candidate in Cooper Kupp. Odell Beckham is looking good. I think their aerial attack is going to be too much for the Ravens to handle. I think they win this one outright. I like them. So Rams -4 and the under as well because, like Cam said, I don't think Baltimore's offense can keep up with the Rams. I just don't think they will.
Samantha?
The Rams are getting ready to go on a run. They want to go on a playoff run. Sean McVay feels like this is their year. It could be their year. They have all these weapons. Matt Stafford's been playing really well. And the Ravens are broken. They've got no Queen. They've got no Humphrey, which is their entire defense, basically. So I'm gonna go Rams -4 here. I'm also gonna take the over. I'm not saying it's gonna be a shootout or anything, but it's 46.5, and I feel like the winning team is probably score 30 points. And there's gonna be touchdowns, especially if Lamar's playing. That's good for at least like 14 points. But I'm seeing like a good 35, 31-14, maybe 31-17 game here for the Rams. But yeah, I like what you said, Scott. The Ravens have it.
Book it. It's going to be 24-13.
Did you say 34-13?
Yeah.
I don't even know how you get 34.
I don't know what's going on there. The final score is 24-13. Rams win.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say that there is definitely bias influencing this pick. Would I take Ravens otherwise, though? Absolutely not. So it doesn't matter. I'm taking the Rams -4. I don't like that everybody's taking them, though. That's not good for us. I'm also going to be taking the under because even if Lamar plays, he's going to be a little bit not what he is usually. So I still like the under there regardless.
If I have to put a team that I really like, I just got 2 words for you.
Okay,
Cooper Kupp.
All right.
Man's unstoppable. Probably going to be one MVP candidate.
Caucasian sensation, some say.
Yet sneaky athletic.
Yeah.
Really high IQ guy.
Yeah. Scrappy.
Playbook guy. First one in.
Weight
room warrior. First one in, last one out. Great guy.
Great blocker.
100%.
I don't even know.
Just really loves the game of football.
Super nice to the refs.
Very polite.
Yeah. And so I'm going to pick the Rams. I really like that team against a injury-ridden Ravens.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick the Rams here.
Nice.
All right, well, with that, we will go to Game 3. Scott's Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals are traveling to Dallas. Cowboys are -5, and the total is 51.5. I'll go ahead and start for this one. Just throw a couple stats at you because I haven't thrown any stats at you yet.
There you go.
I'll preface it by saying I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals, who are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against the Cowboys, and who are 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games on the road. Because of those reasons, and because I hate the Cowboys with a passion, I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals +5, and I'm not touching the total.
I don't know. They're not that good offensively, so that's the core of their team, and their defense isn't too astonishing. So the Cowboys they're definitely gonna shut on them on offense. Defense, they're definitely gonna take that as well, considering AJ Green and Christian Kirk are the top 2 receivers for the Cardinals. So I'm gonna take Cowboys here.
Respectfully, Cam, I don't know if you were pulling up stats from week 2, but J.J. Watt's been out for more than half the year. D-Hop hasn't played the last 2 or 3 games, so everybody knows they're not.
D-Hop hasn't played in a while.
Yeah,
It's been way more than 2 or 3
they're
games.
non-factors at this point.
Well,
So
obviously, you need to check those.
you trying to utilize that as a way or a method to benefit your argument, it doesn't work. The Cardinals +5 points. I think that Tommy asked where they're getting that. They've had 2 back-to-back losses, which for a team that's looking to become the number 1 seed in their conference, it doesn't happen that often, especially when one of them is to the Dan Campbell-led Lions. I think the Cardinals will cover this game, and I also like the under. I know everyone loves to talk about the Cowboys secondary because Trayvon Diggs has so many interceptions, but the numbers don't lie. He also has the most receiving yards let up on him, so they're always targeting him, hence the reason for all the interceptions. So I'd still like the under in this game. Micah Parsons is a great defensive player. He's on the ballot, I'm pretty sure, for DPOY and D-Roy. So I'm taking the Cardinals. I'm taking the under.
I think this game's going to be close. The Cardinals lost their last couple.
I'm going to follow you. You're taking the Cardinals.
Nice.
That's really interesting.
Nice, Sam.
Wow.
Read the room.
Alpha mode.
I'm taking the
He's still
Cowboys
living
here.
here. Are we on mute?
Because I picked. We did the show last week that never dropped, and I picked the Colts over the Cardinals. Literally everything I said was right. The Cardinals are fucked. They're frauds. They are not that good. They didn't look good at all against the Colts. They didn't look like they had. It looked like they had a chance at points in that game, but the Colts were in control, and the Colts were going to win that game no matter what.
Hell yeah.
And that is on my note sheet that says I was right about the Cardinals. Props to me, I was. And the Cowboys last week, I don't care how bad the football team is, whatever. If Mo should get in here so I could rip him apart about that from last week. But the Cowboys are firing on all cylinders. Every single thing that the Cowboys have been hyped up about. Don't get too excited, Scott. I might change my mind. But everything they've been excited about, Trayvon Diggs played well. Even though he's not that much of a lockdown, he's more of a ball hawk. Their offense, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, even Zeke played well, which we haven't seen in a while. Dak was throwing the ball with extreme confidence, which is easy to do when you're up by that many points. But still, they just piled it on and piled it on, and they have such a talented roster. But yeah, the Cowboys, I'd lock in the Cowboys for this game. My motor was running there, I tried out my mouth.
Hey, yo! What?
Yeah, no, I think this game's gonna be close. The Cardinals, if they want to keep fighting to win the division, they gotta win this game, and obviously hope the Rams lose. I'm gonna take the Cowboys, but I believe the Cardinals will win. 5 points or 5.5 is a lot.
Sean.
I think
Cowboys are -5.
so. It'd be the opposite.
You just the Cowboys couldn't win. You couldn't pick the Cowboys and the Cardinals simultaneously.
If I pick the Cowboys -5.5, I can't pick the Cardinals to win.
Correct.
Why not?
You can take the Cardinals +5.5.
Yeah, why don't you do
If
that?
you think the Cowboys -5.5, that means that you think they're going to win by a margin as large as
Oh. Okay, I have the Cardinals +5.5.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah.
You could say the Cardinals will 5.5 and then the Cowboys still win.
You can't do that though.
But I'm saying, like,
You
in theory,
you could do that.
in theory, that could happen.
But for the purposes of this show,
Correct.
Cardinals +5.5. All right, Scott, go ahead.
Martin, you going as well, yeah?
I
You got your
went.
pick in?
I went.
Okay. Just making sure everyone's gone. No, I'm not going to do the old Cowboys, what we're famous for, and being arrogant and this and that. But Tommy, when are you going to accept that we are a good team and we are contenders? That's what I want to know.
Do you really want me to answer this question right now?
Contenders.
Are the Cowboys beating the Redskins like the be-all, end-all that's going to change my mind?
We didn't beat the Redskins. We're not Redskins, Washington football team. We
Yeah,
didn't
my
beat
bad,
them.
sorry.
We obliterated them. Like, absolutely
You are
put them
correct.
out of the water. Like, we're back, we're doing it. It's the way it is.
Absolutely.
Back,
I'm
it's
all
also
in.
back.
I can't wait for the first round of the playoffs.
No, but look, we got to see how that goes. Look, we'll see how this game goes, right? Dak is back. His
Scott,
calf injury, it doesn't seem to
Scott.
be bothering him.
Who are you more scared to see in the playoffs? Who is it the Eagles now or the Vikings
Eagles,
the
I'm
7th
scared.
seed?
The Vikings should scare
The
you.
Eagles, I'd be quite happy with that. The Rams scare me. Packers scare me.
Well, Rams are going to win their division.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be Vikings.
I'm not thinking division, Tommy. I'm thinking NFC Championship.
Well, I'm just talking about who you're going to lose to first round of the playoffs.
I think it's going to be the Vikings.
I think it's going to be the Vikings.
I think they're in the worst division
yeah,
in football.
look, in this game, that
Absolutely
clock
is the
is
worst
half is looking.
Winning that is like
He's
winning-
recovering.
So Cowboys.
Um, Like
They just-
last week, he goes out there, he throws for 4 touchdowns, has a passer rating of 131.4, his second highest of the season. Great game. Feeds Amari Cooper. When you feed Amari Cooper, good things happen, and we learned that. Cowboys are on a 4-game winning streak. Look at the Cardinals are on a 3-game losing streak. Devastating loss at home to the Colts. Shout out to Martin's Colts. Great performance. Kyler Murray, he's struggling. Like Cam said, no D-Hop, no offense, it seems, to that team. They're just a shambles. I don't like what's going on there. Cowboys are a better team on both sides of this ball. Pass rush is going to be relentless in this game. They're going to wear down this Cardinals O-line. Cowboys -4 and take the under because this Cowboys defense is too damn good. That is what I'll say.
Okay, you're getting a little farther, Scout. The Cowboys' defense being too damn good, but
It's electric. It's electric. But I do agree with Trev on the
Micah Parsons is electric.
Marcus Lawrence is he's proven his worth as well.
Yeah, Marcus Lawrence is awesome.
Can I ask a question to Scott? Scott?
Mm-hmm.
Quick question. Why are you a Cowboys fan?
How long we gotta keep this short now, Joe?
Because he decided he felt like being one.
Are you like America's team and you like America, or?
I didn't like that. We did a road trip in 2014. Stopped off in Dallas, went to the stadium, saw it for what it was, and fell in love with them. And then, of course, I was like 12 when I picked the team, and then all the media attention came out, and I realized they're the most hated team in America.
Yeah.
And so found that out hard way. But
Wow, that's awesome.
I have faith in this is a good season ahead of us, I believe.
Who do you like in this game, Sandy?
Who do I like? They just played the Colts, and we had our practice squad team O-line in, and we still...
All 5 linemen out.
left tackle was still in.
Right tackle, good try.
Braden Smith is our left tackle.
Right tackle.
Left tackle.
You're not a Colts fan.
Right tackle. Right tackle. Eric. Okay.
Martin consistently picks against the Colts on this.
True. That's what I'm saying.
I don't really know.
I know. I love it when Martin picks against the Colts because he never gets to pick right, so it means all the Colts always win.
Maybe
I
there's
really,
a method. Maybe there's a method.
There is.
I mean, if
I really like
that is
it.
then I can respect it.
I really
I'm
like
revealing
it.
my sources.
I love when he picks against the Colts because it always doesn't happen because he never does. Yeah.
True.
But yeah, I like the Cowboys in this because Cardinals are just absolutely getting gassed.
Yeah.
Lions, Colts. They play against their practice squad a lot. Come on, and still lost.
It's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the mortal locks. Sean.
Let me go first.
Nope.
Let me go first.
Sam
I don't know.
has been waiting to get this one off his chest, and we will start with Sam.
I've been waiting for this day for so long. It took me 16 weeks to get here on this show. 16 hard-fought weeks of doing this show to get to the point where I am finally taking the Chicago Bears as my mortal lock. -6 against the New York Giants, who suck. Joe Judge is getting retained. He's not coaching for anything, as he's got nothing left this season to go for but draft picks.
Similar to the
He has
Bears.
a job next year. And I dropped this bomb to Scott earlier. The Giants have the Bears' first-round draft pick next year. So, I mean, I guess it works if the Bears lose. It's a better pick for them. But the Giants are, close to taking, or they're going to take 2 top 10 picks, most likely. Unless the Bears go on a heater here at the end and win all their games. But the Giants are not good. I had faith in the Giants, and I've always been trying to have faith in the Giants. Because I don't mind them. I think they got some good players. But they're not good. David Montgomery is better than Saquon Barkley. That's just a fact.
Yes.
But the Bears fought back last week, and Matt Nagy finally coached the way that I saw in 2018. That was the first time I had seen it, and I'm like, wow, that's this is the kind of offense I want to see. If you had told me that the Bears were going to come back at the end of last game, 80 yards and score a touchdown to tie it up, or not tie it up, but eventually win it, I would have told you you're crazy, because that's just not how they've worked this season, even last season and the season before. That was pure 2018 shit that they brought out this week, and I loved it. It was awesome. And I think they're going out of the season. I think Matt Nagy knows that he's going to be gone, and he's kind of letting it loose again. He's not playing for his job. He's not coaching for his job anymore. He's going to coach just to win football games. And I think the Bears are going to win this game. And the guys looked like it's something to be said for a group of guys that know their coaches on their way out, and they go in a tough environment in Seattle, playing on the road in Seattle, and go in and win a tough game like that, no matter how much it mattered or not. But it was something to be said, and it was awesome to see them win that game, and I think that got some fire in the boys, and I think they have a good end of the season coming. I'm excited to watch this game. It's also going to be 20 degrees in Chicago. That is fair weather. I'll leave it at that.
Cam, what do you think about him saying the Giants suck?
We do. I'm not gonna lie.
See?
Look, we got Jake Fromm at quarterback. We already remember his little incident when he was on the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already not a fan of him, but honestly, I was about to take the Giants just to make Sam mad.
I like that.
I would be disrespecting the show because of that.
That
But
is
then
true.
again, fuck the viewers. So Sam,
So fuck up you.
Oh my god, you're really gonna do this?
That
Cam?
is
You're
the
really
last
gonna
thing
do
you
this?
say.
You're really gonna do this?
I'm not just
Stir
giving
the
advice on gambling.
I'm just as good as
Fuck
Nagy.
you.
I'm doing this shit for the popularity. There was 1 week I didn't win a single bet, Sam. So fuck it. If I lose another
So you're saying you're gonna win because of that?
no, if I lose another one, I don't care if I lose another one. And I don't think I'll lose this one.
Fair enough.
I'll take the Giants +6.
Let's go. Big Blue.
Look at him. In distress.
I don't know how they're only 6-point dogs.
That game sucks.
What are you trying to say, Thomas?
I'm not going to
I'm
watch
trying to
it.
say that,
It's-
Jake Fromm, I didn't even know was still in football, and he's your quarterback this week.
No, Glennon's probably gonna start.
Wow.
I think Glennon's gonna start.
Thank
They
God.
closed Rom for Glennon.
Yeah.
Mike
I
Glennon.
don't know if that
Saved.
makes it much better,
What a
but
relief.
All right.
Ryan Pace paid Mike Glennon $45 million.
Yeah, Mike Glennon does a great job. His track record is awesome. He just makes a bunch of money.
He's got a great neck.
I don't think a lot of people are watching this show to hear about Mike Glennon, so
Or his neck.
yeah, so I'll go ahead and get my lock here. I'm taking the Minnesota Vikings +7 against the Green Bay Packers. 14 of the Vikings games have been decided by single digits.
This season?
This season. I'm taking them +7. I think the Packers are allegedly going to win the Super Bowl. There's only one team I think that could beat them. And
Cowboys.
well, let's just say that some things would have to happen, but I think if that doesn't happen, then I'd take Packers this year. I really like that Aaron Rodgers is just saying fuck everybody basically, and I think that they have the team motivation internally to do it, as well as the talent. But I'm taking the Vikings this week just because they keep every game close, and this game is important for them. And they beat them last time they played straight up, so that's my luck.
I'm excited to watch that game. Packers are also my Super Bowl pick. I picked that before the season. I picked them, and I also have the Bills. So we'll see how that goes. But I would have loved to follow either Sam or Cam just because we were in the habit of betting on shitty teams. I'm taking the Jaguars +16.5 points this week.
I love that.
Because 16.5 points is so many points. As Jack Keenan would say, that's too many points. It'll be in Foxborough, 1 p.m. This will be like a weird game for the Patriots. They'll probably only win by like 5 or 6 for some reason. I would parlay it with the under if I were to be a betting man. However, I'm not, so I will go. My lock of the week is Jaguars +16.5.
I'll follow that with another shitty game. We have the Texans going up against the Niners. Texans are +12, and I like those points +12. I also like
They're hot right now.
It's good pick. Davis Mills has been playing great.
You know who is on a hot streak right now, Sam? The fucking Houston Texans with Dougie Mills beating the Jaguars and then beating the Chargers.
Yeah.
You're calling beating the Jaguars a hot streak?
They won
the Chargers?
Chargers.
That's 2 games. That's won 2 games.
I like that pick, Sean.
I like it too.
What
I'm
are they
also-
plus
That's a
12?
great pick.
I'm also taking Brandon Cooks coming off 2 touchdown performance to score.
Ooh!
Score another one. Nice.
I don't know if that's plus money,
I
but
feel like that would
it's a Texas bet, so fuck it.
Yeah.
You can take it.
Good for you, Sean.
Thank you.
Sean.
My luck involves the Dolphins and the Titans. The over/under is 39.5, and I like that. I'm going to take the
39.
over in that one. I mean, the Dolphins go in against one of the best defenses in the league regarding the New Orleans Saints, and they put up 20 points, and it wasn't great, but they got the job done, and you know, Jalen Waddle is proven his worth. On the Titans side of things, AJ Brown is back and has a game where he gets 145 yards and a touchdown. So both defenses are good, but offensively they're just much better, I believe. And when there's 2 offensive teams, I think you take the over. So yeah, I'm taking the over in this one.
Are the Dolphins an offensive team?
I wouldn't go there.
They're on a 7-game win streak.
They're on a 7-game win streak against Mickey Mouse teams for the most part, but you know.
I just want to say, real quick, Andrew calling Jake the Matt Nagy of the Boys Upstairs show.
Yeah.
That might be the quote of the year right
I
there.
do like that.
I might put that on my tombstone.
That's pretty funny. A team that I really like, and I'm going to be a true fan here.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to let the bias get to me. I'm going to say the Colts are going to win this week against the Raiders.
I like it.
100%.
I
See,
think
I, unlike a Sunshine fan like my brother,
Yep.
are just liking the team
You mean
that I've grown up with.
You mean fair
Fair
weather
weather.
fan?
Fair weather.
What did I say?
Sunshine fan.
That's also that's been a
It's
thing.
not a thing. Just like you're not a Colts fan.
I was born in Indianapolis.
What
I have an Andrew. What?
You go to Yale?
I do go to Yale. Yes. Flying potato. Look at you. Look, there's just light on your face. All right, never mind. I'm a fair, not like a fair weather fan like my brother. I'm gonna pick the Colts here because I really like them
Yeah.
against a Raiders team that really does not. All the people that we're getting back: Quentin Nelson, Carson Wentz,
Yep.
Jonathan Taylor's gonna have a day.
Yeah.
That's for sure. You already
Hey,
know
by the way,
that's
shout out to the NFL for wanting the Colts to be in the playoffs and changing the rules. So
Shout out
CDC.
It was the CDC. I don't
Shout
know
out
if it was the
CDC.
NFL.
Well,
Like,
really,
rep the game,
really,
CDC.
it was Delta Airlines, but that's
What is Delta Airlines?
It's head of Delta Airlines convinced the CDC to change the rules so people could travel.
Like,
Well, we don't want to drop names.
Well, yeah, we're not
obviously.
name dropping team.
But you know,
Bleep that out.
someone who may or may not have matched with Tinder Romney's dad changed the rules for Carson Wentz play this week. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So yeah, Jonathan Taylor's gonna have a day. Carson Wentz is in MVP form, and
I don't know what that means. It's not right.
what do you mean? What do you?
Don't say that because Jonathan Taylor is an MVP.
Jonathan
Taylor should be
But
MVP.
Carson Wentz is playing like when he was in the MVP race back in the Eagles.
That
Playing the
is the
same
most false thing.
Thank you, Cam. That's something that a non-Colts fan who thinks he's a Colts fan.
Non-Colts, like I don't understand why you're trying to get me away from the program.
All right.
I like Colts. Go Colts.
Thank
Sing
you.
again.
Thank you,
Colts.
Sandy. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Seamus. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Sam. Enjoy week 17. We have one more week this year.
It's crazy.
Did we
This is
have
the
an extra
last-
week- Did we have an extra week last year or no?
No,
This is the first year.
time.
Last year was the 7th seed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
This is the last show of the year.
No, we've not.
Well, 2021 is what he said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Last
no,
show of
the year,
Last show of
calendar
the
year. We have the. This is the
Make
last
sure
show.
you guys
of
get
the
your
year.
jokes in.
This also is the last show that Scott will be in Ireland for.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
He's not moving for this.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna be here next week.
Yeah.
He's going back to Ireland
Of the year.
of the year.
Of the year.
You didn't say that.
You say of the year.
This is the last time this year that Scott will be in Ireland for one of our shows.
That's a little bit.
Yes.
It's also the only not another show of the year. Bad joke.
Starting next year, Scott will be in America for the show.
Never leaving.
That was tough.
All right. Enjoy the games this weekend. Like and subscribe if you would, please.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, fellas.
Like and subscribe. Buy the merch.
You can have this show.
I'm sweating bad.